And there we go. Find yourself Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, wrap the hands underneath the toes, drop the knees. We'll just slowly begin to open up the inside of the thighs. Allow the shoulders to pull and stretch open, go to the arms, shoulders. And then lengthen that back, take a nice big deep breath, and then draw the back forward, open, hinge the elbows and the shins, and take a nice big exhale here, and then breathe into the lower back. Nice long deep breaths. And roll up nice and easy. Extend that left leg out. Bring that right one in nice and tight. Find yourself sitting up nice and straight. Slide that hand down that arm. And then roll the chest back. And you can bring that hand around the back. Grab the upper thigh, grab the clothes, and lower ear to shoulder. Flex the toes on both of the feet. Release the neck without collapsing over here. Slight little tension on the inside of the leg can help roll that shoulder back. Breathe into the neck. This is your pranayama, your morning breathing. So breathe right into the chest, into the lungs. Lift that arm up to sky. And then rolling over for side body. Open the ribs. Breathe. Keep reaching. You can reach down and grab the inside of that foot. Allow the hand to roll down, release the shoulder. Release the neck. Then lift that hand to sky. Hand forward, drop back for chest opener. Reaching back, allow that arms to drop back. Turning palm down to floor, reach out, extend the arm, release the neck. Breathe, breathe deep into the neck and shoulder space here. Roll chin down, and the lower forehead. Breathe to the back of the neck. Allow that extended hand to pull you up nice and easy. Rock over to the bent leg and take a nice long stretch. Rolling down, and we'll switch legs. Find that nice straight sit, flex the toes back, slide the hand down to the floor, and then reach the arm behind, grabbing close, upper thigh, and then lower. Cheek down towards shoulder. Breathe into the upper shoulder. You can even bring the hand to chest and from the clavicle bone to release that, helping anchoring into the inside of the leg will help rotate the shoulder back. Big deep breaths. And then you release that arm up to sky. Come over for full side extension here. Rolling shoulder up, lower ear to shoulder. Breathe bigger yet, right into those lower floating ribs, side body. And then bring that hand up to sky, reaching hand forward, then dropping that hand behind you for chest opener. Again, keep lowering ear down to shoulder, using the inside arm to help rotate that shoulder back. Breathe instead of collapsing, reach back. And then lower hand towards floor, reaching out, extending. Breathe into the neck, lowering that ear down a little more. Keep reaching through the fingers if someone is drawing the fingers away. And then roll chin down towards shoulder, drop forehead down, breathe into the back of the neck. Allow the extended arm to pull you up, head rises, and then reach over for a full side body stretch here. And then come on down, come right into full straddle, open up those legs, reach behind you, scoot right into the edge. And then we'll just bring those hands forward and slowly lower down, extending through the heels, flex the toes back, walk down to the forearms, stay up on the hands, but lengthen the back, and then finally lower the head down. Long breath through the back. Long, deep breaths. Warming up those long legs. We're going to need that for our planks. So breathe into the inside, those legs, the tendons, flex the toes back again. Lengthen the back, lower down. Last time, as you take a deep breath in, pull belly in, walk hands back, out nice and easy, heads last to rise. And then use the hands to lift the knees. Pull them together and take a nice big squeeze, lengthen the back, and just rest chin to chest. You're gonna roll down to the back, and then slowly lower down, vertebra all the way down. Take a nice big stretch. You just pull knees into chest here, pressing back into floor, release. It's nice to extend the legs here, stacking right over the hips, just for gravity. And then you can slide the hands up to the calves, and then give them a little stretch. Flex the toes as you feel the back of the hamstrings. Just let that back press into the floor. And then we'll come right into bridge, bring the heels in, touch tips of fingers to the heels, feet as wide as the hips, flatten the scapula down, long neck, take a deep breath in, hands off to the side, easy. And then roll tailbone up, press into bridge, and make sure you're looking straight up the ceiling. Lift the toes, press the balls of the feet into the floor, and then flatten the shoulders down. Pressing up through the hips and lengthening knees forward. Big deep breath as you lift up. Exhaling down. Take a big deep breath in, and then we'll lower down slowly, upper ribs, lower ribs, and then finally sacrum. Bring your feet as wide as the mat, and then drop the knees over to the left, drop them to the right. And then just windshield wiper those legs back and forth to release the lower back. And then we'll bring those feet right back in for our abs today. We'll start with elbow to knee. Lift the feet off the floor. Stack the knees right over the hips. Flex the toes. Interlock fingers. to the base of the cranium. Elbows reach up towards the sky and then lower head down. You have a choice. When we bring the foot up, you can reach out 45 degrees or you can reach down without touching the floor. It lengthens the psoas. You choose. Today I'll lengthen my legs. So take a deep breath in. Full breath, curl tailbone, exhale, elbows to the left as we reach that right leg out. Full belly down. Roll back, breathe in. Hold, curl, exhale, elbows to the right, reach the left leg out. Exhale, pull belly down. Inhale. Hold, curl, exhale, elbows to the left now. Inhale, lay back. Hold, curl, exhale, elbows to the right, reach up. Inhale back. Hold that breath, curl your tailbone, flatten back. Exhale, elbows to the left as you reach that right leg out. Inhale. Hold, curl, flatten. Exhale, bring the elbows to the knee, not knee to elbows. Inhale back. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to the left. Reach out the right leg. And then bring the knees up. And then go ahead and press down. Releasing that rock back and forth. Bring feet down, another side of bridge. And inhale, rising up. And press. Keep lifting hips on the inhale. And exhale, lengthens. Now, just to spice it up a little, move your left foot into center and lift your right leg up to sky. You can use a block to support the bridge here. Take a deep breath and then bring that foot down. Reset, lift those hips back up again. Press into the right foot and then lift the left leg up to sky. Take another breath, press hips up, and then bring that left foot down, and then wiggle them back up. Right side out, pressing hips up to sky. On that big inhale, exhale, lowers you down. And make your feet as wide as the mat again. Drop your knees together and take those hands to thighs. Squeeze and press away for a little back traction. And then release, bring those soles of the feet together, and then go ahead and press right into the top of the femurs. And wiggle those hips back and forth to release the tension as well, and open up that sacrum. And then go ahead and use the hands to lift the knees up, and we're going to reset the back flat to floor, and then bring those feet back up to sky. And then interlock fingers, bring the hands back behind the head and just let the wings, the elbows reach out, opening the chest. We're just going to lower one leg at a time, holding left leg up, lower right, inhale, open. Touch the floor, exhale, bring it back up, and then lower other leg. And think long the whole time. Keep the shoulders easy. Everything's coming from the hips. Inhaling, exhaling, contracts it back. Inhale, open, stretch. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now squeeze those knees into the chest. And then we'll do a little motion, reaching out with the legs. Drop the hands over the head. Take a nice big deep breath. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Curls you in. Inhale, lengthen. Drop the hands and the legs. Big deep breath, reaching out. Exhale in. And we'll keep this motion going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. And in. And out. Keep it going. Inhale, opens. Exhale, contracts. Inhale, reach up again and stay here. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, pull everything in. Next extension, we're going to rock the body up. So legs long, reach up, inhale, and lower down. 4 forward fold here. Reach through the shoulders, lengthen the back. Exhale, pull belly in and lower down. Slowly roll up, pulling belly in, stacking spine, and bring the feet in. Give yourself a nice squeeze again and lengthen that back. And then we're going to turn ourselves over, right on in. Stacking knees underneath shoulders for a tabletop. Open up those fingers. And just do some wiggle movements back and forth. And then rock into a cow. And then press your shoulder blades. Pull the tailbone down for cat. Reach right between those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Rocking it up. Exhale. Staying here, stretch that left leg out and your right arm. Take a deep breath in and then pull in elbow to knee. Exhale, reach and exhale. And inhale. Exhale, uncurl. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching down, rock forward, and then come right on into a child's pose. Lower the feet and stretch. Breathe in, belly to back. And rock back up. Coming through. Switching sides. Right leg, left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. In. And out. And inhale. Exhale. Reach back out. And bring the hand and foot down. Widen the knees this time. Sit back. Right. Tailbone to heels. Reach the hands out. Stretch. Lower chest and forehead. And then roll yourself up nice and easy. Bring those knees together. We're lowering forearms down to the floor. Dolphin prelude. Grab those biceps to measure the distance and then lock those hands together. Look back. Walk your knees back and widen them open. Take a deep breath. And then bring tailbone back towards heels as you stretch triceps. Keep pulling tailbone back towards heels. If you don't feel a big enough stretch, just come back up, back your knees up, and come back in. You should feel this between the elbow and the armpits lengthening. You can play with the hands, rotating the shoulders. Breathe. Take another breath. Lower hands, lift head, rock knees back in, and then let's just take an embryo. Rotate those shoulders and hands back towards feet. Press into the back, release the shoulders. Then roll up, reset, full dolphin, forearms to floor, hands measure biceps, distance elbows under shoulders. You can interlock the hands again, or you can open it up flat, flatten those palms, open those fingers, press right between those shoulder blades, then look back at your knees, and then take a deep breath, and then tuck toes, lift up, walk the feet forward, and then press the clavicle bones back. Keep lowering heels to floor. Head is off the floor, pushing through those elbows right between those shoulder blades. Stay strong. Ten long breaths. Staying here. Pull belly up. Reach through those heels. Press through those elbows. Straight up into the back and keep pressing back through those clavicle bones. Let's take 3 more long, deep breaths. And 1 more. And then just to match what we did on the other side with bridge, one leg lifting, move left foot to center and reach your right leg up. And then lower and switch. Reaching up, pressing back. Press through those elbows, reach that leg up. And meet the foot down, knees down to floor, and then rock back to embryo. Come all the way down. Let the belly press against those legs. And then roll it nice and easy. Now you have options with between forearm plank and normal plank, so choose where you'd like to go. We're going to stay here, build up some heat. If you're coming into plank, plant those hands under shoulders, pressing up and press through the heels. Deep breaths, build up heat. If you're on your forearms, same thing, press. And then start to rock, heel stretch, right over toes, stretching the Achilles, and then put the head forward, stretching to toes, and then go back and forth. This time, go forward, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, pull belly up, reach up to toes, stretching all the way down into down dog through the heels. Plant your right foot in the middle and reach that left leg up for 3-legged dog. Pressing the heel to floor, reach up, keep the shoulders square. And then drop that left foot to right for scorpion here, opening the hip. Now we're going to do just like we did when we were in tabletop. We're going to reach that leg up to sky, big deep breath. And we're going to pull knee to chest, exhale, reaching forward, reach up. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, reaches forward. Inhale, up. And knee to chest. Reach it up this time. Knee comes to outside elbow. And reach up. And then underneath, switching sides. Inhale, up. Do that again. Knee to outside elbow. Reach up. And then underneath, opposite elbow. Reach back up for 3-legged dog. Reach, reach, reach. And then step that foot down. Make your feet as wide as the mat and come a little closer as you walk your hands back for a little release. Drop the head and shake it out. Release the shoulders. You can interlock the elbows and just let the head hang and let the shoulders hang. And then when we release, walk yourself back out to a down dog. And lift that right leg up to sky now, three-legged dog. Keep the shoulders square. Reach that leg up. Take a deep breath. And then bring it in for the exhale. Inhale up. Exhale forward. In and out. Now, knee to outside elbow. Exhale. Inhale up. And then under body. Exhale. Inhale. Outside again. Inhale. And then switch. Back up again. Take a nice big deep breath. Reaching up. Drop that foot over for scorpion on this side. Arms square, lower that heel to floor. Stretch the Achilles as you lift that upper knee. And then reach that leg back up to sky. And we'll lower it down. And we do the same thing again. Feet forward, as wide as the mat. Drop yourself back into a forward fold. This time a little neck traction. Interlock the fingers on the cranium. Elbow squeeze. And we reach down and stretch the neck. Feel the hamstring stretching and release that neck. Shoulders falling down. And then release that. Come back in, slide back down to a down dog. Now we're just going to do some movement here. You can certainly do modified on the forearms rather than a full plank. Big deep breaths, just feel the down dog here. Just take this as your resting pose. Rolling into plank here. Bring that right foot to center and roll it over for a side plank. Reach up. Lift that foot off the floor, extend, see if you can pull elbow to knee. Reach out again. Pull it in. Reach out again. Inhale. Now reach out really big. And then see if you can roll that knee around. Right hand to a crescent lunge. Lift that up. And then bring it back down. And then rock that foot back into a triangle. Roll that back heel. And then roll up to sky. Hands back to floor. We're going to rock that knee back down again into our warrior. And we're going to drop that front foot into back and come right into wild thing. Don't worry, you'll get another chance to do this again. Open. And then roll back. Back into plank. Back into down dog. Take a deep breath. Rolling forward into plank. Roll right to the outside edge. And now we have plank on this side. Lift that foot up. Bring knee down. And back out again. Woo. Lose your balance. Come back. Pull knee in. Reach. Reach. Lift. Pull it all the way in. Maybe without your hand this time. Come right up. Crescent lunge. Back down. Drop that front foot all the way around to back of body. Come right into wild thing. Coming back around plank. And then drop it to down dog. Reach. Find your resting pose here. Let's come into wide knee child's pose. Reach and stretch. And then walk the hands back up again. Bring the knees together. Sit for a moment. Roll the shoulders back. And then we'll make our way to the top of the mat here. Step in. And then roll yourself up to mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. So we'll run through sun salutation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back, knee down, full lunge. Inhale, up. Exhale. Come back to plank. You can set your knees down here and lower down. Stretch each leg. Low cobra. Inhale. Exhale. All the way back to plank and down dog. Switching sides. Left knee comes forward. Reach. Knee down. And lift that chest. Inhale. Exhale, hands to floor. Step that right foot in. Lift halfway to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees. We're going to roll our way back up. Exhale, hands to heart. And continue. Other side. Lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, bow. Step the right foot back. This time, warrior two. Roll on up, reach. Drop the hands, shoulder shrugs. Inhale up, hold, squeeze. Exhale down, lift. Hold the breath, squeeze the middle. Exhale down. And then inhale, lift. Use the tips of the elbows. Bring tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale. Bring that down. Good. And then stretch those arms up. Extended warrior variation. Turn that palm up and reach over for a side angle. Turn and rotate that chest up and reach. And then reverse that. Leave the legs right where they are. Reach back. Then straighten that front leg. Reach back for reverse triangle. Now all that space comes forward into triangle again. Reach. Turn the hand up to sky. And then back down. Back through plank. Knees down. Or come all the way down. Lengthen. Low cobra. Lifting up. And exhale. Lower. Back to plank. Back to down dog. Reaching that back out. Stepping right leg forward. Other side. Warrior two. Roll those feet down. Reaching that up. Third wing. Bring those elbows in. And then inhale. Open. Leave the elbows there. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Inhale, open, exhale. Now open those arms, stretch. Come down another inch. Roll forward. Inhale. Roll back. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale. Reach back. Open the hip. Come all the way down into your triangle. Roll that arm to sky. And then roll the hand down, bend that front foot, and then come back, plank, child's pose, down dog, chaturanga. You choose. And then exhale, roll down. Coming into a 5-form movement for all of the elements. Bring left leg forward, come into lunge, and then we'll stay here just to open liver. Keep the chest upright. Rolling to the front of the knee. Make sure that back foot is straight behind you. Coming into arrow lunge. Lifting arms, lift knee. Inhale. Building fire. Big deep breaths. Bring hands down to floor, earth. Put the knee down and stretch back. Half Hanuman. Knees in the back. Stretch. I'm leaving my toes down to stretch the front for the earth element here. Opening up the stomach line, digestion. And then coming into a twist for lungs. Grab the front of that knee and the thigh. Squeeze right into the armpit. Reach that right hand out to the side. And then roll into your lounge lunge. Drop that right hip down. Twisting as you lower the hip. Just bring head to knees. Big deep breaths here. Slowly lowering the hip down. Take another breath in. And then we'll roll that out. Hands underneath. Leave the foot flat behind. And step the other one on the top of your feet for plank. We'll just roll hips down for an up dog. Kidneys, water. Last element in this movement here. Squeeze those shoulder blades, open chest. Take a deep breath in, lower chin, and then roll up from the hips, over the tops of the toes, into down dog. Deep breaths. Release the head. Now we switch sides to our sequence here. Right knee forward and lunge this side. Open up the front of the hip for liver. Make sure that back foot is nice and flat and straight behind you. Take a fire lift. Inhale. Lift. Pull from the belly. In and up. Big deep breaths. One more breath. And then bring hands down. Fire to earth. Knee down. And then rock back for earth. Half Hanuman. Stretch the front of that leg. Right ankle. Good. Rock forward. Bring the left hand out. Grab the right knee into chest and roll that left hip down to earth. And then lower head. Breathe as you lower the hip down. One more breath. And then roll back up. Rolling right into an up dog. I leave my back foot there. Pressing up through plank. And then slowly hinge the hips down into a full up dog. Breathe. Open chest. Take a breath. Lower chin just not to use the neck. Pulling up from belly, rolling over, and step into a down dog here. Make your feet as wide as the mat. Move them forward. Walk the hands back for another forward fold. Wide legs. Big deep breaths. And then we'll walk the hands back out again, coming into our final second chance of our flow movement with plank. Come into plank, roll to right side, side plank. Lift up the arm, lift up the leg. See if you can lift it up even higher. Pull me in, grab it, or roll it around right into crescent. Inhale, exhale. Just press back through the heel. Rock back to triangle and then roll up and twist. Hand down, bend that front knee up and back and roll into wild thing. Rolling down, plank into down dog. Other side, roll plank, and now left edge. Reach that hand up. See if you can lift that leg up high, high, high. Reach it forward. Crescent lunge. Hands to floor. Rock back into triangle. Then roll right on in. Hands down to floor, bend that front knee, and then drop it back behind you in the wild thing. Reach, lift the hips, roll back, and then roll back to plank. Lower down all the way to floor, slow. And then interlock the hands behind you. Lift, shoulders up, keep the head nice and straight, and lift the feet. Purple. Big deep breaths. Lower down. Bring the hands to the sides. Lower one cheek to floor. Wiggle the hips, release that out. And then roll head over other side. And come on up. This time, coming into bow. Reach back, grab the ankle, and grab the other ankle. You can stay here and just stretch those quads, or you can let the feet pull the arms up, come into your full bow. Release the neck, but still open the shoulders here. Big deep breath. Lower chest, keep and hang on to those ankles. Then lower the feet. And then press yourself. Plank to down dog, all the way out. And then bring knees to floor. And child's pose, stretch that out. Come on down to the side. I'm going to face you first. I'm going to parallel my arm to the mat, open fingers. Come onto the nice edge of my hip. Straighten the legs, push through the heels. Reach that top arm over the head. See if you can lift that top leg. Work in that plank lift. Bring that knee bent and foot behind you. And then take a nice stretch. And you can use the hand inside thigh, rotating the hips open. Release that neck. Come on through. Straighten those legs again. Reach. Flex the toes. Rolling to belly. Stretch. Switching sides. Parallel the arm. Pull. Toes flexing and heels reaching. Reach that top arm over, full body stretch. Reach that top leg up, reach. Bend the knee, foot drops behind. And then you can bring the hand to inner thigh, reach and open. And then go ahead and straighten that leg again, reach, lengthen, lower ear to shoulder. And then release that, come on down. And forehead to floor, arms out to the sides. Choose a side. I'm rolling to my right side, left foot comes behind, and my palm on my right hand is on the floor, and I'm opening the shoulders here. Hand can stay here. Reach back. Open. Take the bind again like we did in the beginning. Release, hand to floor, and switching sides, palm side down. Roll that foot back. And then take the bind. One more breath. Hand down, roll down flat again. Hands underneath shoulders. Press up using knees. Straight up plank to down dog. Bring right foot forward or face the camera. Come on up and roll parallel feet. Cross your Rita, lift up and come on down for a full forward fold here. Straddle, just like we did in the beginning. Open up those inner thighs. Now we're going to come up halfway to Skandasana. We're going to switch our weight to one side. And we're going to keep our hand out, reaching. Come over, reach the other hand out. And switch. And switch. Lengthen that back. Back and forth again without the hands. Lift the chest. Straighten those legs. Reach. Come right in. Turn the heels into our Mabu. Hands right onto the top. Horse stance. Lift the hands to sky. And bring them down as you exhale. Taking the hands down, wiggle the feet a little closer into Malasana. Stretch that back, warming down, lowering back to the floor. Keep the chest lifted, press those hands together, and open the knees. Big deep breaths. And since we're right here, bring those feet a little closer, bring those knees right into armpits and come into a crow for playing. And then come to squat, and then lower down to floor, and then lower down. Easy, easy. See if you can get the sacrum to turn, lower back to turn, and then finally lower down. And then knees to chest. Happy baby. Press knees down into armpits, press the back into the floor. Grab the toes if you wish and do a full straddle extension, releasing one more time into straddle today. Long legs, press through the heels. And then bring that back together. And then squeeze knees into chest. And we'll do a twist on each side. Just drop knees to the left, reach arms out to right, stretch, and release the neck. Breathe into wringing out the rag here for your lungs. Biggest breath ever under the armpits. Pull belly down as you lift the knees. Use your abs. Roll knees to the other side. Reach out. Release the head. Breathe into the ribs here, under the armpit, into the neck. And then pull belly down as you reach the knees back up again. One last time, give yourself a nice big hug. Rock back and forth. And then bring soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, press right on the top of the femurs here. And wiggle those hips for a little release. Use the hands to lift the knees. Roll to the side nice and easy. Lift up and head is last. Come back up to a sit of your choice. And then find that spine nice and straight. Knees open. Hands together in front of the heart. Eyes closed, come back to the center. Be grateful for that body that you have, for the challenges, to be curious. Remember, there's no perfect. There just is. Be grateful for this day. A little fire in front of the heart lifts right to spirit between the eyes. And we humbly bow together, the light in me, seeing the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing one more day with me. Thank you. And I'll come to the camera and close it down. Thank you for practicing.